Hi, this is Sergio with GJD 3D, and I'm back ready to show you a new definition for setting up rhinestone patterns. And what you can see in my screen here, I already have a design of a horse, and I'm going to use the definition to place an edge stones and the filling stones in the center. Let's go. I'm going to go to my perspective view over here. Make it easier to turn it and show you the different angles and everything. So as you can see here, I have all my controls, and I haven't selected anything. So notice that the outside diamond size that I'm using is number 24, which gives me a 4.1 diamond or stone size. And for the inside stones, I'm using a little smaller, 3.6, size 20. We'll see how we can change that as we start playing with the definition. Notice that down at the bottom here, I have do not preview. So I'm not going to see any stones while I'm working with the previews. That way it works easier on my computer. So let me go over here and select. See, in this case, this is only an outline. I do not have any interior curves. But just for the exercise sake, I'm going to go ahead and place maybe a drawing of the eye over here. Just something I'll probably delete later on as I'm showing you, but I just want you to see what happens when you have inside curves also. There we go. Let me bring it down a little bit. There we go. There's the eye of the horse. And I'm going to make sure that that is closed. There we go. So that I have the inside curve. So now I have an outside curve, and I'm going to go ahead and select that. Set one curve. And notice that it automatically fills in the pave. Very nice and tight. Then I'm going to go over here to the inside curve. Let me bring this down. And select one curve. And as you can see now, I got the blue stones, which in this design really doesn't work very well. But I just wanted to show you that you have that capability when you have, open and closed curves and curves inside, So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and take it off because I do not want it there. And I'll just get rid of that so it doesn't bother us. There we go. So now here's my design. This is really what I want to do. So now I can work on, as you can see now, obviously this is for rhinestones. This is too close, too much together. So let's go down here. And notice that I got the gap on the X and the Y. So I need to raise that up a little bit. And as you can see, it gave me some space there. So maybe the gap between the stones, will make it 0.5. And 0.5. There we go. There we go. Now we got a little bit of a gap between those stones. And notice that right now, the white stones are mounting onto the edge stones, right? So I'm also going to have to come up here to where it says offset. And I'm going to have to bring that inside. Let me go ahead and type in a number so it works in a little bit faster. So go -1. There we go. A little bit more. -2. I can go ahead and also work with the distance of the stones. And I can work with also rotation of the pave. So if I want to orient the pave in a different way, see right now it's like straight lines. If you don't like that, you want to change it, you can go over here and add an angle. Maybe like 30 degrees. And that will turn the stones, making it a little bit more, from an angle rather than straight lines. Now at this point, I have the design prepared. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and go into down here. I'm going to preview all my stones. And there we go. Now let me get close in there. In one of these sections here, let me go to my standard toolbar here and do a window. There we can see all the little 3D stones. Alright, so right now what I'm gonna do is back up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to the top, and then I'm going to bake the outside. Bake, and this is the edge tones. And then I'm going to bake the inside stones. The fill stones. And now at this point I can go ahead and close it. Not going to save any changes. And I can minimize Grasshopper up here. Now that I have the final design here, I can make any little adjustments that are necessary so that stones don't overlap, and to enhance the design a little bit, and we're done.